Hi, my name is Joseph Caprell. We're here at J-Tech. I got a JLG scissor lift, scissor lift. But what we're going to do right now is do an inspection, and I'm going to show you how to operate it. If you come over here, you got your switches down here. This is your key, of course, for the machine. If you turn it to the right, it gives you power down at this box to control the lift from right here. If this button right here is so you can, it's emergency stop. So that's how you turn on the controls from right here. So if you turn it all the way to the left, I just put power to the controls up there. Now we're going to do our little walk around. So while you're doing your multiple inspection, you want to look at the tires, make sure that they're good, make sure there's traction, make sure that there's still tread, make sure there's no big chunks of rubber missing. Actually, I should have done this, but actually go back up with this. You see how the legs just kicked out? That's so if you're up in there and you're going up, it's for stability so you don't fall over. It's just another way of something just to, so if you kind of rock too far this way, it'll hit the ground and try to catch itself before it tips over. So while doing an inspection, raise it up a little bit. So you can flip this and come back over here. You put it down on the lock. Alright. Now you're safe to put your arm in here. So just in case if the hydraulic gives out, it doesn't come down and crush you. So if you have to reach in here and work on it, you're not gonna kill yourself, if it falls down. So if you got two locks for the batteries, and as you can tell, the batteries are bad. It's leaking acid out of the vents. You got corrosion on the wires, and it's starting to bubble up. So these batteries really need to be replaced. And the wires need to be cleaned up, and possibly needs new wires because the corrosion could be up inside the wire. So go ahead and put that back, lock it back in place. And if you look right here, let's see, you got, this is your lift. This is what pushes the lift out so your scissor lift goes up. And your container with your hydraulic fluid is right here. That's your reservoir. And you want to just kind of look over it, make sure the wire's good and tight, zip tie's good. Make sure if you're going up or down, make sure that the wires ain't going to get crushed or anything like that. Make sure your wires to the lift is tight. You don't want no loose connections, because if it's moving, causing spark, it can actually either weld itself or cut right through the wire. So just keep walking around. You want to make sure all these bolts or anything like that is good and tight. Make sure so the pins don't slide out and you come crashing down. Make sure that the bolts to the lift is good and tight. As you can tell, you got another stability track right there. Check the tires. Open this up. You got a another set of batteries on this side. Same thing with these batteries. You got acid coming out. You got corrosion. You want to make sure that these are good and tight. The battery's starting to bubble up inside. Probably one of the plates inside are probably falling apart, and it's what's causing the battery to expand. So batteries really need to be replaced. Just lock that back up. Come over here, do the same thing. Make sure locks are good. Make sure the bolts are good. And as you can look, you got the JLG manufacturer certification of annual inspection, and you can tell that it is out of date. So if OSHA was to come by and see this at 2014, they would shut you down and will not let you get on this until you get an updated inspection. So let's raise this back up, get it on the lock. Back down. As you can tell, the stability racks went away. Now, just want to check your steps, make sure that they're good. They're not there's no cracks, no bends. It's not bent or anything like that. So make sure that's all good. So climb up in here. When you're in here, you'll have a harness on you attached to the rack, and you'll put this across for safety. This rack right here, it slides out, slides back in, just in case if you need to reach farther out. So pull these handles up, push forward, you lock them back in place. So it doesn't slide anywhere. Lock all the way up here. So same thing here. You got emergency shut-off switch. You got a handle right here to go forward or back. And if you button ain't working now, but that's to turn the wheels. You hold the button, turn the wheels, and then if you press that, nope, wrong one. That's the horn. Flip the switch. That goes up. That goes down. And that's pretty much how to control the controls right here. If you're looking for your manual for this, if you don't know how to operate this equipment, your book will be right here. So if your book is missing, you need to call the manufacturer and get one ASAP. And on the scissor lift, you'll have a power cord up here for all your tools, for any of your electronic drills or anything like that. Or if you have a electronic drill that's powered, which the plug-in is actually right here. So that's where that's at, and that's pretty much it for the scissor lift. Hope you learned something.